Hi there, I'm going to show you how to use Adobe Photoshop Elements 10, a program I don't use very much if at all, to resize an image, a digital image, from huge down to 1400 pixels maximum width to 1050 pixels maximum height. So the first thing I've got to do is load my copy of Photoshop. Up it comes, there's Adobe Photoshop Elements, the one you use, and I'm going to come here and click on Edit, and that will use the editing package, and there we have the Adobe Photoshop screen. And I want to put an image in, so I'll come up here and click on File, click on Open, and choose this particular image here. It's the one I want to work on, which is a landscape image, and I'll click Open. Now, because this is landscape, the chances are that if I scale it to 1400 wide, it won't be 1050 tall. Might be, but we'll find out. So I come up here onto the menu where it says Image, click on that, and I get a drop down box. And the one I want is Resize, and I want to change the image size. I don't want to change the canvas on which the image is appearing, because if I make it bigger I'll get a boundary. If I make it smaller it'll crop the image. I want to make the image smaller or larger. So there we go, click on that, and I get this interesting set of boxes here. This pair of boxes is for resizing the image digitally for projection. This set of 3 boxes is for resizing the image for printing. When you change one set of boxes, the others will change, but we only want to change these boxes. But as you can see, they aren't highlighted to allow me to change them. And the reason for that is that this box down here, Resample Images, hasn't been ticked. I'm going to tick it, and immediately I tick it, I can change these things. And this is what you do. So make sure Resample Images down here is ticked. And now, here's the actual dimensions of this image, and I'm going to change that width to 1400. And automatically it scales the thing up and down, keeping the same aspect ratio, and tells me that the height is now going to be 944, which is less than 1050. So that will be scaled, and there'll be a bit of a gap at the top and the bottom. And that's it. Done deal. Now you might notice that there's a little black bracket here, and that means that changing this, if I change it to 1500, it automatically changes the other one. So I'll get it back to 1400, and it's changed it to 944. If you don't have constraint proportions ticked, it'll stretch the height without the width, or it'll stretch the width without the height. And you don't want that because it'll distort the look of your image. So I've done the change. It hasn't been applied yet. As soon as I click OK, there we are, there's the image resized. It's been done. And all I now have to do is go File, Save As, and I'll call it Tiger 2 Resized 1400 wide. Yep. So there's my image. I can store it as a JPEG or anything I like. I'll save it as a JPEG because I don't really care. And I've set my JPEG to be not compressing anything. Quality is maximum. So I'll get the standard JPEG. It'll be 700k rather than about, I think it's 50 megapixels, my actual image. And that's now saved. So I've now done that picture, I can get rid of it, and now if I go into Open, I can open the other picture. There she is. Now she's portrait, so the maximum dimension is going to be the vertical one. If I made the vertical one 1050, the width will never be 1400. And if I made the width 1400, her top and her bottom wouldn't be on the projection. So here we go, do the same thing again. We go Image, Resize, Image Size. Here are the boxes, And now I'm going to make the height 1050, and I can see that if I just move it out of the way, the width will only be 704. So it's going to be a portrait shot. I'll click OK, and it's done it. Let's have a quick look at that. And there we are. There she is in all her glory. Still pretty good image. Little bit of pixelation there, because we've got a much lower resolution copy than the original. But I can now save that, and I will save it as model resized. I spell it would be great. Resized. And just to prove that you can do it, I'll save that as a TIFF. Save it. And I'm not going to have any image compression on my TIFF. So there we go.